Whew. Still cold out here. Well, earlier we did a video, a live stream, basically, of me cleaning up this, whoops, I'm sorry, this kerosene heater, as you can see. Setting chair, and she turned out pretty darn good. She's good and clean. I took it apart because I wanted the igniter to work on it, but I can't get the igniter to work. It's just not going to do it. Seemed like we had issues with it before we put it away, and like maybe for many moons ago, using this thing, we actually had to light it with a clicker. Lost my train of thought. So we went to the gas station, and we got us some kerosene. It's like $6 a gallon for kerosene. That's what it is. It's $15 a gallon for that kerosene, like you buy at Walmart or Lowe's or whatever. And some places even more than that. They call it K1 clean burn. Well, let me tell you something. This from the gas station looks the same and it smells the same for half the price. So that's what I did. I did fill it up. I got it filled up. And we're gonna light it out here. We're not gonna light it in the house for the first time, but we're gonna go ahead and move. I'm gonna go ahead and get. Oh, and I did buy me one of these little handy pumps. Comes in handy when instead of trying to pour it in there, lifting this container, use the old handy pump. So we're gonna move this stuff out of the way, cause that's the smart thing to do, right? You don't want to leave that stuff around when you're trying to light the heater. But she's been soaking for a while with the kerosene. The wick itself was still a little damp because I had kerosene already in it, and not much. I drained most of it out, but it still had some in it, so the wick was still already damp from what's been sitting in there since I used it last. So, we're gonna crank this bad boy over. I don't see anything here that I gotta worry about. I bought this, I hope it works. I don't know. May have to get something bigger, we'll see. Yeah, we have to come up with a different plan. Oh, there she goes. It lit right off. Not sure the wife can do that. We have to get a bigger lighter. So now she's burning. You wiggle this back and forth to clean the wick. Close that up. Let her burn a few minutes, like I said, because it's been a long time since she's been lit. And we're gonna let her sit there and we're gonna let her, that'll wick draw up some of that kerosene and stuff. And also let it burn some dust. Even though I cleaned it pretty good, there's probably still some dust down in there, I would imagine. I had all this off. I did the live stream of showing you how to clean one and stuff, but after that, I went ahead and I took these bolts and things out here, and I lifted this whole case off because I was trying to fix the igniter, because I wanted that igniter to work instead of having to use this cigarette lighter or this clicker to light it. But I can't get the igniter to work on it. Probably to replace that, I actually could buy another dang kerosene heater. I don't know how much the parts for that is, but probably not cheap. Yeah, but she's getting on up there. She's starting to get red hot. What I like about the newer ones, though, compared to this, the new one has this, the wick's at the bottom, and it goes up this, travels up this metal piece to the top. So the wick's not burning big at all. That metal piece gets hot. That's what, throws out the heat versus this one. This one, you know, it's just a flame. It travels up, gets to the top there, and you got a flame. As you can see in the camera, you can already see it. Let me see if I can spin around a little bit better for you. You see it there? See the flame through the window? Oh, it throws off some heat now. She gets warm. She gets warm. But I do like the newer styles better than I do this one. But we're going to let her burn here and get hot and burn out some of that dust and stuff, and then we'll move it in the house and we'll light it. But it's going to throw out some heat there. The wife's, she's froze. She's in the house cold and she's froze, so I mean, get this thing good and hot. Burning good. Hopefully she'll be able to warm up. Now I don't know how hot it'll get the whole house, but I'm pretty sure this thing's at least a 10 to 15,000 BTU, at least. At least. I don't know how long I've had it. I've had this old kerosene heater a long time. A long time. Yeah, look at that flame. Let me get you down here where you can look at it. Yeah, let me move you a little closer. Yeah, check it out. Doesn't that look inviting? Do you hear it in there? Yeah, it's pulling up that kerosene heater into the wick. Feels good. Woo. Feels good in my hands. Thing throws off some heat, y'all. I don't know how long. I'm going to say this thing probably holds. I'm going to say a gallon or so. I didn't fill it all the way up. I just went to the full mark. You can go past that. That went because, you know, who knows if I'm going to have trouble with it or not. So I didn't want to have a whole thing of kerosene. Yeah, boy, it feels good. You know, there's no heat like wood heat, kerosene, that kind of stuff. Ugh. But some of y'all wanted to see me light this thing after I cleaned it and got it fixed, so I said I would. So there we are. She's lit, and let's see, we turn it down a little bit. See how it works. Yeah, there it is on low. Again, it'll take a while. It'll have to sit here and burn off more dust and stuff. I got the air compressor after we went live, and I didn't think y'all wanted to watch this whole thing, and took the air compressor and I blew all this stuff out and blew around in here and all the cracks and crevices that I could find. To get all the dust and dirt I could out of it, and yeah, it looks pretty good underneath there. But yeah, ooh, that's a good heat. Oh, guys, if you use one of these, whatever you do, please be careful, okay? Because they are dangerous. They throw out some heat and they're warm, but they can be dangerous, and they can burn your house down. They can burn you up inside the house, you know. So be cautious. Never go to bed and let one run. Sleep on the couch if you got to have it on. Wherever it's, whatever room it is in, you need to be next to it. Don't throw nothing around it, on top of it, anything like that. Set it in a spot where it's not around anything, okay? Just be cautious with it. It'll heat you up. It's warm. But you just got to be careful. Yep. The lighting on the kerosene heater, see, you turn it all the way up and that thing really pumps out some heat. I mean, that really, once you turn it up, Golly. Whew. See, now it's starting to not have the popping sound. That means the kerosene and everything is cleaning and it's getting through the wick, and it's, you know, it's doing good. It's doing good. I bet that thing's, I bet this is at least 20 years old, if not older, this kerosene heater. It's a Dynaglow. That's what it is. Dynaglow. This is the door I was telling you about. Opening this up and do this number. And it cleans the ash off the top of that wick. Careful doing this though. That is hot. Yep. Cleans the ash. Keep that wick in good shape. Well, you know, this thing here, it might last rest our life. Who knows? Put a new wick in it. And really, kerosene heater is just basically a tank and a wick. Just like a kerosene lantern. God, that feels good. Oh, that's good to my hands. Lord mercy. Whew. It's been cold out here. That sun, hopefully, is going to pop out now. It'd be nice to see that this afternoon. Well, there y'all go. The lighting of the kerosene heater. We got her cleaned. We got her lit. She's ready to warm a house. Average Joe 76. His sidekick, Simba. Y'all like and subscribe. If you like these videos, tell a friend. Share it with somebody you love. Share it with somebody you don't love. They'll appreciate it, and I will too. Till we meet again. Catch you on the flip side.